Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT champion, and looks like it's time to continuing on to make another Sailor Moon library on Gran Turismo Sports. So I'm about to use the Mazda Atenza Gr.4 to make another library board. So looks like this is gonna be the last Sailor Senshi slash library to be a peer board. So looks like I'm about to start making Sailor Venus for the sixth and final library for this assigned segment, folks. Well, I kind of think this is going to be finishing for the last 6 Sailor Moon library packs boards, so I guess this is going to be a long time to be prepared for having a long wait for this. So, looks like this is going to be prepared to setting up to make something better boards. Well, I kind of think that there are different kinds of Sailor Senshi characters will be added in for it. So maybe this is going to be prepared for the best to be shown for it. Well, I kind of think that I just added Sailor Saturn right here, but maybe might need more to be added up to be part of a Sailor Moon library group. Okay, now let's go and pick Sailor Venus in. Well, probably the part might need to add some separate parts to be in it. Just gonna have to put it right here for it. So maybe this is gonna be good to putting on in for as a final piece. Okay, let's just gonna have to stretch it up a little bit. So, looks like that's her over there, and I'm just gonna have to make it to come up very good to put on body style and other. So, Sailor Venus is one of the 5 original inner Sailor Senshi of the solar system. Well, her civilian identity is known as... Hold on, I kind of think this is gonna be one simple second for it. Now, I kind of think don't have time to change colors, so maybe let's just have it some orange. That'll make it much better for it. Alright, there you go. Just only has one color to be simplified to be needed for. Well, definitely let's just gonna put it here. And let's make it something very good to make it quite possibly putting up some different sets of colors. Okay, now putting on the side mirror here. Oh yeah, one thing. The civilian identity of Sailor Venus is Minako Ino. Yeah, definitely that's her as a civilian identity for it. Well, I kind of think that she also she's a student occupation of Japan boards. Well, this is definitely cute and a bubbly board. Well, I kind of think I'm just getting a little lost sight of it. So, looks like it's continuing on to start making some layout shapes. But I kind of think, let's see what else Sailor Phoenix is. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that. Probably have to put the icon symbol in, because this is definitely the heart symbol for it. Right, now let's put the car number here. So the car number is gonna be 33, just like the episode. Now it's just gonna have to set everything up for it. Well, hope this is gonna be quite good library for it. But maybe Attackment just made some of the Group 3 libraries of Sailor Moon designs, so maybe I'm just gonna have to keep building up some of the Group 4 libraries. Now, it looks like it's time to putting on that Sailor Venus symbol in. Now, definitely Minako really has that different type of counterpart for it. Well, definitely she also called herself Sailor V, was definitely seen in the first episode. Well, kind of think how she became popular when she became as Sailor V. Well, definitely V stands for, well, it was definitely a number or a letter for it. Alright, so looks like the logo's quite set up. Now let's just pick on the media and grab that logo and place it on the left. Well, place it on the right for it. That'll make it much better for it. Alright, so let's just size it up a little bit. Just gonna have to make it orange to represent for it. Well, maybe I'm just gonna have to add a layer to be precisely good for it. Maybe some pattern would go up to it. Now, maybe this is gonna be hard to come up with a good library for it. Okay, gotta find something good for it, so looks like let's just gonna have to put some star in it first. Just gonna have to make it better to be shine and dazzle. Okay, there you go. So, Sailor Venus was the first true Senshi form that Minako was able to transform into, as Sailor V was basically a decoy Senshi. Well, probably let's just gonna have to say putting on the appearance for it. Sailor V was a decoy Senshi was formed by Minako in order to fool the Dark Kingdom into thinking that she was the princess. Well, although it is never mentioned that she was doing this, it is a possibility she was able to assume this transformation before she joined forces with the rest of the inner Senshi. Well, that could be quite true. Well, probably just giving a little foolproof plan that Sailor Venus could actually help out with the other inner Senshi. Sorry, just giving a little more time to giving some concentration. Just gonna have to scroll down first and maybe it's just check on the media and pick a Japan flag. There you go. Now, maybe I'm just gonna have to save it for later on the other spot. Just gonna have to add some layers to be quite hard to come up for it. Gonna have to make something lovely and heart. Well, maybe there's some heart patterns I really need to use. Well, I kind of think I was really desperate to come up with a better layered design plan. Well, still have it for it. Alright, hard tribal. I hope this would work. This is definitely the good choice of it. Alright, let's screw it up. Skewer it. Now let's just put it up and change color. Well, let's just change the original color, so it is going to be quite possibly to see what else it's shown for it. Alright, there you go. Looks like first part of the layer is definitely good to be shown. Okay, let's check on in. Sorry for the wait. Well, I'm kind of getting a little distraction for it. I'm just gonna have to be more time for it. It gets a little time to do some patience to buy some time for it. Sorry for the long wait. I'm just getting a little bit confused for having a little commentary. No hard feelings. So, looks like this layer might be good. Let's just gonna have to delete it and replace it. Alright, so this is definitely the good layer shape. Now it's just gonna have to put it somewhere around here. Well, maybe leave it as it is. That's the only symbol has been represented to it. Alright, so let's just duplicate on reverse. Now let's continue on in. So, definitely Monaco's has a guardian cat named Artemis. Well, Artemis is a white cat, just like Luna is a black cat. Well, definitely Artemis was a male cat, and probably Luna is a female cat, and definitely that's the second talking cat character was also appear in the anime for it. Well, kinda had to get more time to do some focusing to finishing up the library. Well, I know I'm just giving a little time because still taking some time off to do any kinds of activities for it, but this will give some time for it. Alright, scroll down and pick that hard layer. Right here. And maybe this might be good for this side here on the hood of the Mazda Atenza. Now it's just gonna have to color it in orange. Duplicate on reverse. Well, that will be excellent decal shaped into it. Well, I haven't get started yet. Now, let's just gonna have to put up the Sailor Moon Japanese logo right here, and probably let's just paint it in white so it'll be able to see. There you go. Well, maybe the first one is definitely placed here. Alright, so next logo, gonna have to put the bit to art right here. Maybe let's just save it for later and gonna have to multitask to be sure of it. That would be an excellent idea to see it. If this is gonna work out, well, I kind of think that let's just gonna stick on the body section, because the other takes small spaces to it. Maybe this will figure it out to organize it perfectly. Alright, so let's just put it here and gonna have to do something else for it. Well, always has to come up with a thinking cap ideas, folks. I know some other artists really want to make something very good and very exclusive. That definitely has come up something with a good idea to make it quite good for many artists who really want to see something very creative. Now, maybe let's just place the unicorn media right over here on the first side. That'll make it much very good for it. Alright, oh, looks like that's not bad at all. Alright, place the Gran Turismo Association. Definitely just put it right here. Well, hope I just really want to make something efficient rather than stretching out for it. coming up for adding up a favor. Now this is the only logo has definitely non-stretchable. Just put it right here and this will be able on reverse. Well, better have to go in and pick the Master Speed logo at the aftermarket. Well, maybe the outline letters could work. Maybe this will be able to be zoomed up to be shown for it. There you go. That looks better. Now, how else am I gonna have to do something for it? So let's just pick the Maxwell battery. Well, this will work. Okay, now let's just put the Olay product right here. Just gonna have to... Yeah, this maybe worked up a bit. Alright, now let's just place the YouTube somewhere around here. and place the Japanese Sailor Moon logo right here. So it'll make it quite possibly specifically uniquely used. Alright, so let's just gonna have to set on other. Now add the letter below and make it orange. Well, I guess this is gonna work. Giving a little widespread to be precisely approved. Now let's increase the angle and the depth limit. Will also provide very much better to be seen. it was quite very good for it. So, looks like library design is complete. Now let's just gonna have to take a little 360 spin slow case for it. Just want to see how it looks. Well, looks like this is a very good library. Now let's make it as a 2-color type. This time, this is gonna be orange design for it. Okay, Sailor Venus. Alright, now let's save and let's get ready to go. Now, probably I'll just add another clip to make it better because after all, a lot of time to come up with an idea. So, yes it is. Let's set it up. Well, just gonna add another clip. While the music part just skipped by seconds. Now just only have to wait. Alright, so she's all set and ready to go, and let's drive it into the moonlight. Now, looks like time to go on over to Tokyo Expressway Central Inner Loop. Well, I guess this is going to be prepared for taking a little sunset for another race. Now let's just pick the Japanese vehicle. Now it's just gonna have to find Sailor Venus. There you are. Now this time let's go for a little endurance race. Just gonna make it 20 or 15 minutes longer. Alright, time to go pro. Everything will be set on penalty. Replace cars because we're driving. Alright, so sunset time in Tokyo. This is gonna be good. Now let's go and try out the Sailor Venus library for 15 minutes. Well, I kind of think this is definitely quite a long waited for finishing up the Sailor Moon library design project for Group 4 race cars. Well, I would like to especially thanks to Attackman for making Group 3 library designs of Sailor Moon fan arts for it. I just really make a good cheers to the Italian player for doing a wonderful job for it. But I kind of think that making Sailor Moon libraries is definitely best opportunity for fans to watch Sailor Moon every day or watching it on Viz Media. Well, maybe you guys should watch on Viz Media because it gets a lot of anime that you really want to watch for it. But evenly, of course, this is going to be quite excited to see for a whole lot of opportunity for anime fans to really play Gran Turismo Sport. That would be quite joyful to support Japan for the heritage. That would be fun to enjoy for it. But only this time, driving the 6th and last Sailor Moon fan art design I just made will be definitely quite good for the different kinds of livery styles, just like Attachment did. Well, yes, this is going to be quite good for a long-awaited design for it. But maybe I'll just gonna have to wait until there will be a Sailor Neptune and Sailor Uranus decal whenever, if anybody wants to start making it. Oh yeah, almost forgot about Sailor Chubby Moon. That's definitely quite very different like Sailor Moon and Chubby Moon. Well, evenly of course it is, but this is going to be quite very fun for it. Oh bummer, like taking a little front bumper damage. Hang on, just giving a little more slow time for it. Well, always got the fuel map on, just in case. Well, just a reminder, I'm just gonna use it as a test design for it. So the final version will be completed soon. Whenever you guys really want to see it, this is gonna be an under development design for it. You'll see it soon enough. Giving a little more time to pass in. 9 cars to go. And it looks like this is going to be the hard challenge for it. The Renault Sport Megane Trophy 2011 is definitely coming in for it. I really knew it. This is going to be quite challenging for this race. Alright, passing on the official Mazda Atenza Gr.4, giving a little more time to slide it in. Pass that McLaren 650S. Right, give him more time, pass in. Well, maybe if you guys really want to have some replay videos without having myself for a commentary, this will be giving a little more time to do a little supporting of the entertainment to it. That will be a good thing for all of you guys if you want to see more to it. Alright, coming down here on the last corner. I'm just gonna get some time to race it up a bit. Past that Lexus RCF, coming dashing in, and BMW M4 Group 4 still, well, didn't overtake it that much, and looks like finally did it. Now, different similarity types for Minato for that's definitely become as Sailor P or Sailor Venus. Well, that's definitely quite giving this a like differences. Well, definitely Sailor B was a popular character, was definitely shown as a video game, which that Usagi played in the arcade after school. Well, that's how he always plays Sailor B in every episode to it. In which Sailor Venus, well, he was definitely part of the Sailor Senshi course. Now, let's just going in and change the tires and repair, fixing up the problems to be recovered. Alright, it's all fixed up and back in the track. Now, let's give it a little moderate approval. Now it's going on in and past many Group 4 cars, starting out at 17th place. Don't want to get bumps around here. Bumpers give a little hard damage. Past that fishy at RTC. Alright, so we're on lap 6. Just giving you more time to speed it up very cautiously. This may be quite very good to be more specifically careful whenever I can. Alright, so coming on in past that Lexus RCF. Oh boy, don't want to get front bumper damage. Oh man, not this again. Alright, so looks like it's time to give it a little more time to keep up the pace whenever I'm gonna have to beat the Renault Sport Magni trophy. Only got 6,000 gaps to go. Definitely this is going to be quite good for it. Oh, that was moderately sharp and close. Alright, so looks like coming in forward. I guess that was the McLaren or definitely the G25 Citroen Group 4 was definitely shown for it, trying to catch up to the Renault Sport Magni trophy. Alright, so let's go. Sailor B running pace. Well, I can't say that at the right same pace. Alright, now coming dash by in. Hope that Renault Sport Magni is doing something else. Okay, let's go on in, take the 8th lap. Ouch. Alright, a little neck on neck, will giving a little more time to catching up to it. Well, almost a little neck on neck. I'm just trying to be sure if I could give him a little more time to. Now, looks like this is a little neck on neck race. Come on, give some more speed. Better had to beat that Magni trophy. Speeding up, dominating in Tokyo Expressway. Home to every racing heritage and anime will always give Mazda support the country to represent it. And still trying to keep it up. Well, the Magni trophy is still trying to catch up for it. Well, this may be the right time for it. Just giving a little slowdown, a little much further to it. Yeah, definitely it is. Just still trying to do a little test drive whenever how this Sailor Moon Livery Group 4 can go for it. Alright, time for the catching up to that Renault Sport Magni once again. Just want to see if the Magni is trying to move forward going into the pits. I hope this Group 4 trophy car can possibly needs more time to change up the tires. Come on, follow the trail. Well, so, looks like not following the trail. Well, looks like it's only down to a minute. It also comes down to this. Only down to 30 seconds. This race is going to be over very soon. Okay, take it steady. 15 seconds left. Almost there, only 2 seconds, and final lap, here it goes. Alright, so, say, for victory! Haha! 11 laps has taken for a 15-minute race. That was a quite sailor victory run for it, having a little test for it, folks. Well, I kind of think that this is the 6th and last Sailor Moon Livery that I just made. Well, maybe I'll just gonna have to make the 7 one because there's Sailor Saturn as a decal board. Well, it was a good library, folks. It'll be able to be updated as the final design board. So, looks like let's get all the earnings collected. Alright, so everything's ready to be prepared. Now let's exit out. Well, definitely later on, like Artemis says, the 5 Sailor Senshi and 2 cats have gathered. Everything is ready. So, looks like it also comes down to this one, folks. 5 Sailor Moon libraries, including Tuxedo Mask in the Aston Martin V8 Vantage GT3 is prepped up and ready to go. So, this is definitely quite good design for it, folks. I guess it'll be able to be finishing up by tomorrow when it's definitely be prepared for the final version of this design. So, definitely, this is going to be prepared for only more to come for it. I'll be waiting to it anytime soon for it. Well, folks, I hope you really like this library, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to click like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, or check out the 2 links down below of the description if you want to see more for it. Well, that's all the 5 Sailor Senshi design, and looks like it's gonna have to be prepared to have more for it. So, folks, I hope you really enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time to keep tuning on for some more designs on Gran Turismo Sport. Have a wonderful day.